Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Kyle Lowry, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. Jason Tatum out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Williamson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Lowry. Pass to Allen. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
To the inside, Wade. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Now here's Beal. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Here's Williamson. James with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Allen. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes it.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Outside Tatum. The rebound by Lowry. Just over a minute and a half in. Inside. And stolen by Williamson. Three-pointer. Beal. They get the rebound. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Launches it. Drains the triple. James has got 5 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And slam dunk by James.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Levine with it. Thompson with a steal. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Left side Tatum. Pass to Haslam.
The first 2 minutes.
Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. And slam dunk by James.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Harden with it. A minute 31 left to play in the first. On the wing, Durant. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-5 run. James, a screen on Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's James with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Durant. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He was all alone on that one.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
James outside, out to the right wing. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Tatum.
Oh, hey, how about that? Time right there.
LeBron James.
Time. Woo. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vucevic finds Levine. Now Conley. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
To the middle. And it's James with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad! Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Beal in at the 2 spot.
BA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
James is checked in for Jordan. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got LeBron James. Stephen Curry is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Anthony, and it's Gasol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
BA, I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Beal finds Irving. Leonard outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Leonard's got his first points in this one.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Here's James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem? That's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
Both free throws good from James. And Clark, LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You add it up. His brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
To the inside. Denied by Leonard.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down.
Fires from 14. Rebounded by LeBron. Now Los Angeles with it. There's the drive. And slam dunked by James.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Up top, Tatum. Rejected by James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Home team ball.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings. LeBron's got the career numbers. But I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
James is checked in for Anthony. So it's the home team now, trailing by 19. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top two spots, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. James, a screen on Irving. Pass to James. Bryant outside. Here's Wade. To the paint. Vucevic with a steal. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Bryant. Inside. Pass to Wade. This one for three. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3 points.
James has got 6 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Irving finds Leonard. The three from Mitchell. Gasol grabs the board.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-4 run. James, a screen on Irving. Pass to Iverson. Vucevic with a steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Leonard. James with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And here's Bryant, down low. And stolen by Leonard. Williamson outside. The three from Mitchell. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's James. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked. And
so it's Los Angeles. They're feeling great. A 20.
Dip Squad.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Bradley Beal's out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Tatum in at the power forward position. And for Los Angeles, we've got Kyle Lowry. And it's Haslam in at the center position.
Some guys, you see their facial expression, you know exactly how it's going. Kawhi wears a poker face the entire game.
You know, last year when Irving announced that James Harden was now the team's point guard, that raised some eyebrows. But as usual, there was a method to Irving's madness.
Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Haslam. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Well, I tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
Clark, when you talk in depth with Irving, most of his opinions are well thought out.
I agree with you. I mean, he's a bit misunderstood, but he's very thorough and thoughtful and has some interesting things to say. I mean, when he plays the point guard, he says he sees everything that's going on, and I wouldn't argue with him because he's got great vision. When he plays the 2, he knows what he's looking for, and that's to put that ball in the bucket, and he does it as well as anybody in the league.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Outside Tatum. Shoots from 12. And too long on the shot. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the inside, James. Leonard pulls down the board. To the left wing. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Leonard. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
So both teams making some changes here. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Nikola Vucevic is a guy who grew up as the son of a pro basketball player. He moved with his family around Europe as a young kid. He was born in Switzerland and then spent a lot of time in Belgium as well.
LeBron, he's checked in for Tatum. James against Levine. James can't get it to go. Now here's Levine. Tight defense on him. And they're able to recover. And stolen by Anthony. Gasol passes to James. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
LeBron James.
James has got 26. And talking about Vucevic's upbringing, don't forget about his mom.
You better not forget about her, B.A. She was a great pro player herself. And Vucevic was able to learn from both parents and grow into an NBA All-Star as a result.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Now Beal.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
Ooh, stolen by Gasol.
2 minutes
to the paint.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Shot's good by Iverson.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Levine. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
You know, while LaVine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Harden with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Back to Harden. Outside Davis, 5 to shoot. Here's LaVine. Anthony grabs the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And there's James from the arc. Pure from three-point range. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Harden, the pass to LaVine. Now Durant. Let's go with a three. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 5 rebounds in the game. LaVine against James. The shot inside. They get it back. Gasol. Pass to Iverson. James outside. Hits a three-pointer.
LeBron James.
James has got 32 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Durant against Anthony. On the wing, Davis. Three-pointer, no good. James outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Zach LaVine out there with Kevin Durant. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Irving in at the 1. Hits the trifecta. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Irving. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Now Los Angeles with it. James, right side. And here's Thompson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 8 assists in the game. Thompson's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Davis. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that one's good.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Curry against Irving. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. And it's Irving missing. Now here's Jordan. Inside. Here's James. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. LaVine passes to Durant. Looking to win the run. They get it again. And another shot. And scoring with the play inside is Davis.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
From deep, Jordan gets the 3 ball to go. Jordan's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Irving against Curry. Outside for Davis. Outside Booker. And he lobs it up top. And Davis slams it home.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
The 3 from Curry. Fires hitting the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
2 minutes remaining.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
18 feet out. Levine gets the bucket.
Levine, a primetime threat to knock down those mid-range jumpers.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. The shot by James, no good. And Levine, here we go. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Haslam to the middle. And slam dunk by James.
Assisted by.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Back to Irving. Down low. Here's Davis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
High percentage look that time from Anthony Davis, and that's one he rarely misses.
To the inside. Thompson outside. Pass to Jordan. They set the pick. Now here is James. And there it is for him. James has got 40 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. Davis, the pass to Levine. Outside for Davis. Lets it go from the wing. No luck on that one.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Down low. A nice shot by Haslam.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. So it's the home team now. There's Davis with the 3. Drops in the 3.
You know, it's been documented how hard Davis has worked on his perimeter shot. There, you see the results.
Get ready for the Fifth Squad.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
Here's Lowry. James, right side. Shoots over Davis. James, that's
LeBron
good.
James.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing great.
That's the end
And
of the
so
game.
the road team gets the W in this one.
Thanks for coming
Boy,
out
this
to
crowd
support
has
your
to be
team.
shocked
Make sure to
by the
get
way
on
their
safely.
team
We'll
was
see you at the next
dismantled.
sporting event.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.